time I was positive it was gonna be some fucking shit on the fuck.
Did Jake Paul's mansion just get raided by the FBI? We'll tell you what.
Bro, we're on it, dude.
Hello?
Jesus. Oh, bro. Oh, dude. This is fucked.
Logan Paul left shattered after Anthony Joshua files lawsuit against Jake Paul. The legal hammer has finally dropped and Logan is left reeling. Fans are stunned as Joshua formally holds Jake accountable for allegedly tampering with his car brakes, causing the terrifying crash. Paul brothers' world of chaos now faces a very real courtroom battle.
Yeah, at one point I was a light for him. And then when I needed it, he was a light for me.
The Paul brothers are now in the eye of a full-blown FBI storm. Jake's alleged involvement in AJ's car crash has escalated from YouTube drama to federal investigation. Fans are shocked, speculating whether this was reckless mischief or something far more sinister. The boxing world is watching closely as legal pressure mounts on both Paul brothers.
It's an example of Jake Paul. You call Jed right now?
Yeah. I got money. No, I got it.
Wait, what is going on?
Anthony Joshua finally breaks his silence, dropping subtle hints that the Paul brothers may have played a role in his terrifying crash. His careful words suggest more than personal reflection, they point to suspicion. Soon after, AJ made it official by filing a lawsuit against Jake Paul, holding him accountable and turning online drama into a high-stakes legal battle.
Life, yeah. Because at different stages of your life, you're allowed to evolve. True.
Jake Paul scrambling for lawyers is peak humiliation. From calling out legends to now hiding behind legal pads, he's gone from YouTube brawler to courtroom joke. Fans are laughing at the irony. This is the same guy who boasted about facing AJ, now reduced to paperwork, while Anthony Joshua's lawsuit puts him firmly on the defensive.
I could never do what he did. Yeah. Most people in the world could never do what he did, but he's got himself into this.
Tyson Fury's calm words stand in sharp contrast to the chaos Jake Paul has created. While Fury preaches unity and morality, the Paul brothers are under FBI investigation, shocking the world with their alleged role in AJ's car crash. Fans are stunned. YouTube antics have now spiraled into a full-blown global scandal.
They are not your enemies. They are your brothers and sisters under God. We all came from Adam and Eve. In the beginning, everybody on earth. Remember that. Spread love, not hate.
Logan Paul's scrambled statements reveal the pressure mounting after Jake's shocking arrest. The world is watching as the brothers' empire of chaos crumbles under legal scrutiny. Fans are questioning their bravado once untouchable online stars. The Pauls now face real consequences, leaving Logan stressed and defensive while the FBI investigation rattles their entire reputation.
Not gonna get shit out of me, government.
Wow.
I won't say a word, but yeah, I checked in on him. He's fine. He physically, again, it's a bit of a headache. We're figuring it out, and the story will unfold.
Eddie Hearn calls it exactly. Jake Paul's actions weren't just reckless, they reeked of premeditation. The arrest and ongoing investigation confirmed the boxing world's worst fears. What was once online drama has become an international spectacle, and the Paul brothers are now facing humiliation, legal trouble, and global scrutiny like never before.
Obviously, what was it, about an hour ago, so I guess everything's calmed down a little bit. I thought it was a bitch move, if I'm honest, because anytime an attack like that is like premeditated.
Gerald Miller's reaction captures the shock rippling through the boxing community. Anthony Joshua's near-fatal crash wasn't just a tragic accident, it's fueling whispers that Jake Paul may have crossed a dangerous line. Fans and insiders alike are shaken, imagining how close AJ came to disaster. What was once hype around a Paul Joshua fight now feels like a chilling prelude to a legal and moral reckoning. The mental toll on those close to AJ is obvious, and the world is left piecing together how Jake's reckless behavior, combined with the crash, has turned YouTube bravado into real-life consequences. Suspicion surrounds Paul more than ever.
You don't know what other people are going through. And even though AJ, we're not on the best terms, man, I feel for this brother, man. Because it could have been my family, could have been my friends. And, I feel like, man, it's mentally kind of draining looking at this stuff all day on the line. And like I said, I didn't really see nothing too graphic until this morning. Now I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my life, man. I've seen dead bodies before and all that. man, I don't even know how to even express myself.
Gareth Davies frames the tragedy with care, but the underlying tension is undeniable. Jake Paul's alleged involvement casts a shadow over the reporting. What started as a hyped boxing bout between Aj and Jake has now morphed into a nightmare, with fatalities, investigations, and accusations. Fans are connecting the dots, questioning whether Jake's past recklessness escalated into something far more sinister. The fact that Anthony Joshua emerged alive only fuels the suspicion and outrage. While official reports remain cautious, the court of public opinion is already forming its verdict. Jake Paul's antics are no longer harmless stunts, they have real, dangerous consequences.
Of what happened, obviously it's a tragic incident. 2 people have lost their lives. It's a horrific moment. I thought the reporting of it yesterday, I've read and obviously got in contact with his management team straight away. I thought the reporting of it was responsible, not
The contrast is staggering. Anthony Joshua went from triumphing over Jake Paul, earning millions, and basking in adoration, to fighting for his life in a horrific car crash. The timing is chilling, raising eyebrows and suspicion toward Jake Paul, whose reckless antics are now being scrutinized in a whole new light. Fans are piecing together the narrative: a former fight, enormous stakes, and now a near-fatal incident. Public sentiment has shifted from admiration for the bout to outrage and fear, as questions swirl about whether Jake's past behavior or negligence played a role. Aj's survival feels miraculous, but suspicion lingers.
Life. And it's so crazy to think that over a week and a half ago, he was on top of the world. Apparently, he'd pocketed $92 million from his Jake Paul fight. The American audience was in love with him. His star was bigger than ever. And then just yesterday, we see footage like this of AJ being pulled from the wreckage in a situation where if he'd just sat on the other side of the car, they wouldn't have been pulling him out alive. There's no...
Liam Gao's statement underscores the grim reality. Anthony Joshua survived, but 2 lives were lost, and the Paul brothers' shadow looms large over the incident. What began as a high-profile fight has now escalated into legal and moral chaos, with Jake Paul under investigation for his alleged role. Fans are horrified, questioning how a YouTube fighter's reckless behavior could intersect with real-world tragedy. The narrative has shifted from sports entertainment to criminal scrutiny, and Jake's image has taken a massive hit. Every detail of the crash is dissected online as the world watches Aj's survival and the Paul.
Jury still part of the plan. I did see a few of the pictures that were circulating from it. AJ leaving the vehicle and what.
Johnny Nelson's reflection is chilling when framed against the backdrop of Jake Paul's reckless antics. What started as a high-profile boxing match between Anthony Joshua and Jake has spiraled into tragedy, claiming the lives of 2 innocent friends and leaving fans shocked worldwide. Nelson reminds us that behind the spectacle, real human lives hang in the balance. The Paul brothers, once untouchable in the world of YouTube hype, are now facing the moral and legal consequences of behavior that may have contributed to Aj's terrifying crash. Social media is buzzing with anger and disbelief as Jake's reputation crumbles and Anthony Joshua emerges not just as a fighter, but as a survivor of circumstances that could have ended in catastrophe.
It's just sad. It just makes you realise how valuable life is and how things can change in a heartbeat. So when we talk about fights and we talk about beefs and these things are just nothing when it comes to real life and losing your life. So it was a sad thing to hear, a sad thing to see. God knows how it'll affect those that saw it mentally, emotionally. But you've got to think about these 2 men who were somebody's child, someone's brother. And that's what you've got to think about, those people that have lost.
Eddie Hearn's cautious optimism paints a stark contrast to the chaos surrounding Jake Paul. While Anthony Joshua walks away physically unharmed, the situation exposes the shocking recklessness of the Eddie Hearn's cautious optimism paints a stark contrast to the chaos surrounding Jake Paul. While Anthony Joshua walks away physically unharmed, the situation exposes the shocking recklessness of the Paul brothers. From hyped fights to YouTube stunts, Jake's actions have escalated into a federal investigation and worldwide scrutiny. Fans are grappling with the surreal reality. The man who once boldly called out Aj and boasted online is now under legal fire, his every move dissected. Social media is ablaze with criticism, memes, and speculation about what really happened. Even Aj's calm response and survival highlight Jake's apparent negligence, turning what should have been an ordinary fight aftermath into a full-blown scandal. the boxing community is left shaken and judgmental.
In that, it doesn't look like he has any major injuries. Is true, and that would be fantastic, and obviously he'd be a very lucky boy if that was the case. But we hope that is the case.
The revelation that felony charges are looming over Adeni's reckless driving paints a dark picture for the Paul brothers. What was once a flashy boxing rivalry has now turned into a legal thriller spanning continents. Jake Paul's alleged connection to Aj's crash and the Nigerian investigation shocked the world, raising questions about negligence, accountability, and morality. Fans are horrified imagining the consequences had Aj not survived, and social media is rife with speculation. Every boast, fight, and stunt from Jake now carries the weight of potential criminal scrutiny. This isn't just YouTube drama anymore, it's a courtroom saga unfolding in real time. The Paul brothers' bravado has met real-world consequences, turning a public spectacle into a cautionary tale of reckless behavior.
It's a real image of both of them together. Now, Nigerian police sources has indicated that Adeniyi will be facing some serious felony charges for reckless driving. And I know a lot of you guys are curious, such as I, on, what would be the punishment or the penalty for reckless driving in Nigeria. So I looked it up. And if you are a reckless driver in Nigeria and you cause a fatality on a federal road, that
Gareth Davis's perspective highlights the dangerous gamble both fighters took, but it's Jake Paul who emerges under scrutiny. While Aj displayed skill, composure, and class, Jake's reckless approach has backfired spectacularly. From a high-profile bout that left him injured to the shocking aftermath of Aj's car crash, the YouTube star's audacity now borders on criminal. Fans are dissecting every stunt and interview, questioning whether Jake's ego and negligence contributed to the terrifying incident. Anthony Joshua's professionalism and survival contrast sharply with Paul's spiraling chaos, turning social media admiration for Jake into disbelief and outrage. The fight that once showcased spectacle now reads like a cautionary tale, and Jake Paul has become the central suspect in a saga that mixes sport, stunts, and legal peril.
We know Denzel Bentley. Apparently we have Denzel's phone. I'll reach out to him to get his line, but that guy is like, he thinks Denzel Bentley's been kidnapped. He realized that's why they don't let you in the country, Derek. this kind of shit.
No, they wanted me they said I had to get this vaccinated. Fucking yellow fever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're still running with this scam.
Have you done it?
They still run with this scam, yellow fever. Motherfucker, if you think there's yellow fever here, you think the British people will have to come here and take yellow fever back to London? Ain't no fucking yellow fever here. It's a fucking scam.
All right, last one. After what you saw last night,
yeah,
do you change your opinion at all about Joshua versus Fury, and what can he take? That's one to ask.
The saga of Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul has reached a jaw-dropping climax. Aj survived a near-fatal car crash that shocked the world, while Jake Paul's reckless actions and FBI investigation have left him humiliated on a global scale. What began as a flashy fight and YouTube hype spiraled into tragedy, legal chaos, and mounting public outrage. Fans are divided between disbelief and anger, dissecting every stunt, every interview, every move the Paul brothers made leading up to this moment. Aj's calm professionalism and miraculous survival only highlight Jake's spiraling recklessness. The boxing world is buzzing. Jake's reputation is in tatters, his antics under scrutiny, and the question remains, can he ever recover? Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Jake Paul will face real consequences, or is this just another chapter in his chaotic saga?